What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Dank, and I live in my car, which is why it looks like I'm in a fucking microwave. Actually, it's more like a refrigerator. I'm in the middle of winter in the Midwest, and I'm a skinny dude, so I'll be shivering on my little timbers. I posted my first video on New Year's, basically coming out the fucking closet as a homeless person. So I'll put that up here or down below. I recommend you go check that out if you want to know how I ended up in this situation. To catch you up, back in 2020, my mom died very unexpectedly. I was living with her at the time, so I had to take over her rent and her bills, and it just became too much after a while. I was working and trying to grieve, and I started drinking heavily, so it was just a lot. So a year later, I moved in with my ex, but he was toxic, I was toxic, and we were toxic. So by 2022, we broke up, and I started living in my car. So I've been doing this shit for like 3 years now. Fun stuff. But today, I'm gonna do a little tour of my car, show y'all how I get ready, and really just answer some questions you might have about how the fuck I live in a car. One thing about me, I'ma make it work. I'ma make it work. I'ma make it work. So we gonna make it work. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe, leave a comment of a car emoji or fucking traffic cone or some shit, and hit that motherfucking post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I find a home. No, but let's get into it. Now, our first order of business is to get some heat up in this bitch. Obviously, the main way to stay warm in a car in the middle of winter is to run the fucking car. So that's exactly what I do all day, every day. Burning gas, burning oil. Shit adds up. And I know my poor baby is so tired of running all day. Every time I start this car, she'd be like, "I'm tired of this, Grandpa." And I'd be like, "Well, that's too damn bad." But we in this together, so shout out to her for holding it down. And after that, we got layers. Lots and lots of layers. Base layers, middle layers, top layers, pre-layers, post layers. Onions have layers.
I have layers.
Then I have my 2 blankets. They have layers. I need a sleeping bag for real, but these work just fine. I just make like a blunt and roll the fuck up in this bitch, and the body heat keeps me warm. Just like this. And last but certainly not least, we have my window covers. These are made out of reflective insulation, so basically I live in a fucking lunch bag. But speaking of the window covers, let's talk about privacy and safety. So here's what the window cover looks like. On one side is the Reflectix, which I got from Lowe's or Home Depot for like $25. On the other side is this black felt that I got from Hobby Lobby for like $5 a yard. Got some spray adhesive for like $13. So I put that all together, and now I got these beautiful silver plated window covers. Then we have our handy dandy
privacy towel.
I just hang this bad boy over the back of these seats, and whenever I want to go incognito mode, now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. And for my next trick, all black everything. My blanket is black. My pillow is black. My towel is black. My clothes are black. I am black. It just works. Now, as far as safety, well-lit areas with cameras are my best friend. I've parked in my fair share of sketchy-ass spots, so...
Bitch. So I am sitting here minding my business. Well, not here. There. I was sitting there minding my business. And this fucking man comes up to my window talking about, "You waiting for somebody?" He knocks on the window. I see like his shadow behind... I'm so overwhelmed. I see him in my rearview mirror walking up to, like, the car, and then he like steps away and just stands there, so I zoom the fuck off. I'm shook. This is the type of shit that be happening. I gotta fucking move spots now. Like, bitch.
That just fucked up my whole night. I thought I was about to get trafficked or something. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? So, trying to avoid that. But yeah, lights and cameras, so if there's any action, I have good footage for my crime documentary. I also have people who know about my situation, and some have my location, so that helps. And as of like 2 days ago, I have a neighbor now. I've been seeing his car parked next to me with a window shade in the front, which is usually a telltale sign that somebody's living in their car, because you don't need a car shade in the middle of winter. But I never saw anybody get out of it, so I didn't know for sure. But 2 days ago, this tall guy comes up to my window. I guess he noticed me too, because he asked me if I was living in my car. So I said yes, and he said me too, and we bonded over homelessness and started kissing. No, but he's like a homeless veteran, and it turns out there's actually 2 people living in that car. It's a fucking Dodge Charger, which, okay, fancy. But it's him and his best friend, and they're sticking it out in the car too, so strength in numbers also helps. But now let's go ahead and hop up front, and let's talk about parking. Woo! Just like so. That sounds stupid. Hold on. Go back and do it again. No, I don't like that one either. Hold on. Okay. And then... Wait, I don't like that either. People are probably like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, there we go. Now, if I'm just hanging out, I'll park just about anywhere. A park.
Today, I'm going to be day drinking and smoking cigarettes in a public park at 2 p.m.
The mall, a library, McDonald's. Hell, I'll park at a nursing home if the vibes are right. Because if you got a pond and some ducks, oh, I'm in there. At nighttime, it's a little bit trickier because I'm looking for a spot where I have a good balance of security, privacy, and what else? And legality. Blending in is important because you don't want to get the dreaded knock from a cop or a crackhead. But hospitals, hotels, Walmarts, places like that have been pretty good to me. Again, it's all about the vibe for real. You can really park anywhere as long as you know how to blend the fuck in. But I'm not even gonna hold you. I gotta shit real bad. So let's go to the bathroom and I'll show you how I go poo-poo and pee-pee and get ready for the day. Finding a good public bathroom is very hit or miss. You could be walking into a clean, humane looking bathroom that looks like an Apple store, or you can walk into a fucking biohazard that looks like it can cause the next pandemic. Really just a roll of the dice. Shit stains, piss stains, blood stains, cum stains, bum stains. Like, why the fuck is y'all leaving ass prints on the toilet seat? Y'all be worried about the wrong shit for real. But in any case, I used to be a janitor, so I take my Lysol and I get to work. And by now I know where and where not to go. I have a favorites list of bathrooms in the area, so all good. Mostly use the bathroom at gas stations because they're more likely to have the single-user bathrooms. I'm not a fan of stalls and urinals and company while I'm trying to take a shit and brush my teeth, so grocery stores and libraries and places like that work just fine though. I try to switch it up because I'm pretty sure the workers see me with my bag every day and they're like, this guy doesn't have a bathroom at home. But joke's on them because I don't even have a home. Where's the... Oh. Damn, what the fuck? Woo! But until I do, I'll be brushing my teeth and washing my face and getting ready right the fuck here. So that covers the bathroom, but what about showers? Sometimes I'll shower at my aunt's or my cousin's house, but for the most part, showering is a luxury. No, it really is, because if you want to shower at a truck stop or a travel center, it's $18 fucking dollars. So there's that. I'm just now conquering my social anxiety and getting a Planet Fitness membership, so I'm doing that now. And in extreme cases, I'll take a whore bath in the sink. But I feel like you stink more when you try to wash up like that. Y'all know what I mean? It's like you stink more when you wash up in the sink. You already stink, and then you're trying to, like, I don't know. But I refuse to look, let alone smell homeless, so I stay on top of that. But now that we're ready for the day, let's talk about food. I don't have a camp stove or cook in my car like some other people do, so I'm living off of drive-thrus, gas stations, and rewards apps. Because nothing says well-balanced diet like a $5 meal deal. It's $5, so I mean, my diet is fucked for real, but I'm looking into my options. I'm looking at coolers, and I just might have to get that camp stove and start cooking in this bitch, because these drive-thru workers got some nasty-ass attitudes, and I would hate to have to knock one of these hoes upside their motherfucking head. I have a mobile order for Dank.
Pull forward.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. He just handed me my food and walked off like he was about to clock out or something. Damn. So with that being said, now let me answer everybody's favorite question when I tell them I'm living in my car. Are you working? Where's your job? Are you applying? What's going on? I was working delivering groceries on Instacart, but some fucking Karen lied about not getting her order, and of course the customer's always right, so they deactivated my ass. And I can't do DoorDash or any other gig work anymore because I got shit on my license. So she fucked me over. Bitch! And this happened back in November. And it was hard to find work around the holidays. Temp services didn't have anything available. Seasonal positions were all taken. I'm just now hearing back from jobs I applied to way back in November, so I'm working on it. Fuck, I'm gonna switch spots because this lighting is gonna bother me, so let's go. But yeah, between donating plasma, a little bit of help from some nice people I met along the way, and a fuck ton of debt, I get by. Ooh. So if I'm not working, how do I spend my time? It depends, really. Most days I'm chilling. I like to draw or journal. I have a laptop that keeps me occupied. I'll take a walk when it's nice out. I have a slinky and a fidget spinner. But other days I'm not chilling. I'm freezing, actually, staring out the window, ruminating and pondering and wondering how the fuck I got here. You would think I have all this time on my hands, but survival mode takes a lot, and a lot of the time I'm trying not to spiral and go into another existential crisis.
I'm losing my mind. This is so fucked!
But you know what's kind of lit? It's like a camping trip that just hasn't ended yet. And there's no shortage of entertainment, because I'm always witnessing some goofy ass shit. Bro, it's never a dull moment. So why the fuck I just pull up to the laundromat, got my clothes in the back ready to go, and then 3 cop cars come and swarm the fucking parking lot and go inside the laundromat? I don't know what the fuck they got going on in there. It was only a man and a woman, so it couldn't have been too much going on. I was in the back seat gathering my shit, so it didn't seem like anything was off, but then this happened, so guess I'm not washing my clothes. I've watched couples break up, houses burn down, car crashes happen, all types of crazy shit. So yeah, never a dull moment, besides of course living in a car. I spend a lot of time alone, which works for me because I'm not really a people person anyway, but it does get lonely sometimes. I got a few cousins in the area and my best friend who lives an hour away now, so I see them when I can, sprinkle in a few childhood friends that I talk to on Facebook every 9 months, and you've got a social life. And of course I got my favorite ex, but we're not friends right now. But everybody got their own shit going on, so it just be me for real. And my Spider-Man pillow! Hello? So what about goals and ambitions? First and foremost, I need a steady income. Losing Instacart really threw a wrench in my plan, so now I have to get a real job. No, but when I cross that off the list, I can move on to my next goal, which is getting a fucking place, or at least a bigger vehicle. Sometimes getting an apartment don't even feel within reach, because I'll have to save for application fees to maybe get approved. Then they want you to be making 3 times the rent. Then they want first month's rent and last month's rent, and you gotta get utilities on and get furniture and all this shit. And these bullshit ass jobs out here don't be worth a damn, so there's that. So my next goal is definitely to make money doing what I want to do. I'd love to sell my art or design merch, learn how to tattoo, do something with computers. And my last big goal is to start traveling. I didn't travel much when I was younger, so I've always... Whoa, the fuck was that?
In an outfit or whatnot. What the fuck is that?
When I was younger, I didn't travel much, so I've always been kind of nervous to leave my hometown. But it doesn't make sense for me to live in a car and not go anywhere. And I'm ready to get the fuck
ASAP after this shit.
So now that that's out the way, let's get into this tour and I'll show you where I call home. So I live in a 2006 Chevy Impala. I call her Paula. She's 19 Is she 19? Damn. 19. She's 19 years old, got 170,000 miles, and she's got some issues, but...
Damn, bitch, I know. Like, fuck.
So do I.
Look at this shit. Look, how does that even happen? So now what I'm gonna do is fucking cry and probably set this bitch on fire.
Now to you, this looks like a front seat. To me, this is my living room, dining room, office, guest bedroom, complete with reclining seats for your comfort or amusement, and state-of-the-art entertainment system. Breathtaking views of tweakers, traffic, and terrain through these beautiful mosaic windows, courtesy of my best friend that we got drunk and got into a fight. I actually went to jail over that. But we'll get into that later. And you better believe it's a smart home. Can you lock your entire house with the push of a button? Didn't think so. This is my desk, and it doubles as high security storage for nickels, dimes, and quarters. This is my pantry, my mailbox, my junk drawer, a vessel for all my heart's desires, and of course, our control panel. It takes all the guesswork out of home repairs because it tells me everything I need to know right here. You got E for enough, F for fuck yeah, we're going on a road trip. Then the numbers remind me I need to save $20, $40, $60, $80 to get a fucking apartment. So now, let's move to the back. This is the master bedroom. It's also my second, third, fourth guest bedroom. You got a car seat, I got a nursery. It has a half bathroom.
Brother, ugh.
Ambient lighting, and a bay window. It's a meditation room, a gymnasium. The possibilities are truly endless. But most of all, this is where the magic happens. And by magic... This is my closet, my laundry room, storage, hell, even a basement. Sometimes when I've been a bad boy, I'll get in there and think about my actions. And then, of course, we have my landlord, but he's pretty chill. $3 on pump to have gotten us through a lot. Damn, it was cold out there. My glasses all falling out. But thankfully, I don't have a car payment. Otherwise, I'd be fucked. I already don't got car insurance, so yeah. But, okay, we're back. But yeah, that's my car. No, it's my house. It's just shaped like a car. What the fuck was that? Now, as crazy as it sounds, living in a car does have some pros along with the cons, like the fact that I don't have to pay rent. Now, gas adds up, and unexpected car issues can feel like life or death, but it's nowhere near as expensive as renting an apartment. And being homeless, a nomad, gives you a weird sense of freedom and independence. You can go wherever you want, and nobody can tell you shit for real because you're doing arguably one of the hardest things you can do as a human, not have shelter. And you learn a lot. Living in a car teaches you things about adaptability, resilience, resourcefulness, and fearlessness that you can't really learn anywhere else. Survivability Survival mode sucks, but survival is the key word here. And when I do get my shit together, it'll be that much more rewarding. But on the flip side, I never truly feel safe or comfortable. Over time, I've gotten used to it, so I'll just be chilling now. The way I see it, if you close enough to see me minding my business, you need to be minding yours. But window covers only do so much, and the lack of space, the lack of privacy, the weather conditions, and just the unpredictability of it all make it kind of hard sometimes. And don't get me started on not having a bathroom. It sucks, but you really haven't lived until you've done 60 to 35 running red lights at 2 in the morning trying not to shit your pants. And with that being said, it's still expensive as fuck to live like this. Between gas, car maintenance, food, laundromats, unexpected expenses, it's hard to save unless you're making decent money. And what you save on rent, you pay for with your sanity. And most frustrating of all, the stigma. The stigma that comes with being homeless is probably more frustrating than being homeless itself. Most people are a missed payment, a job loss, a death, a breakup away from being homeless. Literally anything could happen. But people assume the worst and treat you like a piece of shit. Like, how you mad at me because I don't have a house? Meanwhile, you get off of work and go scream at your wife and kids because you just got your hours cut and you can't afford your mortgage. Now clock that. But nobody likes you when you're homeless, and it's isolating, even from the people that are close to you. I'll vent about living in my car and they'll be like, you just need to get a place. Like, bitch, what the fuck do you think I'm trying to do? And everybody turns into a social worker. Don't know 9 times 9, but know every shelter and program in the area. And the sad reality is a lot of these programs don't have funding. They have long waiting lists. They're catered toward women and children. There's not a lot of help for single guys. Let me put it this way. If the resources was resourcing, this wouldn't be an issue for anybody. I tried applying for food stamps recently. They want proof that I'm homeless. Like, so I don't know how that works, but despite all that, living in a car has taught me so much. When I was a little boy with dreams of being an artist, I didn't think I was gonna be a starving artist. But come along, buckle up, and join me while I figure this shit out. If you got any more questions about car life, let me know. Now that the car tour is over, I got some story times on the way, because as you can imagine, I've been through some shit. So adjust your seat, make yourself comfortable, and don't touch shit till I come back. No, but thanks for listening, see you soon, and until next time, take care of yourself.